That was bullshit. Who's ready for a comedy show? Let's go! Alright, cool. So am I. What a coincidence. Ladies and gentlemen, your first comedian coming to the stage. I love this guy. You're going to love him too. Give it up for Jacob Dahl, everyone.
Thank you. Far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do your more?
Hey everyone. So yeah, this is my third time trying to stand up. I'm Jacob. I'm 17 years old. I'm originally from Colorado, born and raised. And speaking of astrology and zodiac signs, I've dealt with like talking to a lot of girls who are into like astrology, and so I never understood it like freaking like a year ago when I was talking to girls. Well, one specifically, because I'm a simp. Yeah. I was just talking to her, and then she just went, "What's your sign?" I was like, "The fuck is she talking about?" Well, just like I was never like I didn't know anything about it. Like I know my sister like talk about like certain stuff like that, and I just never understood because I'm just like doesn't make any sense. And then she's like, "What's your sign?" I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about." And she's like, "Okay, when's your birthday?" I was like, "February 23rd." And then she's like, "You're one of those." I was like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean?" And then she's like, "You're a Pisces." I was like, "What the fuck's a Pisces?" And she's like, "Pisces are like one of the most oversensitive and over-emotional people like in the world." I was like, "Oh, well, fuck you too." I'm just trying to get to know you. You just have to insult me off the bat. Fucking bitch. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that was weird. But then I started to look more into it, and then I did some more research because I was curious, you know. I was really trying to impress this girl that I knew about astrology because again I was a fucking simp. But anyways, but yeah, I looked more into it, and then for Pisces it cuts off from like the end of February to like early March, and then like I've met people who are Pisces and born in March, and they are like the biggest freaking crybabies I ever met. I'm just like, oh my god, I know I'm overly sensitive, but there's a difference between like being overly sensitive and then freaking crying over a freaking like TV show or just like I don't fucking know. Oh my god, but yeah, that was just one thing I never understood, like, cause with me being 17, like teenage hormones kick in and you talk to all these different kind of girls and I'm just like, and everyone kind of like calls me like the chick magnet. I was like, I wouldn't consider myself a chick magnet if you only attract the crazy ones. Cause like you always want to like a little bit crazy. Like to me, like personally, that's a little bit of a turn on because it like spice things up a bit. But there's a difference between a little bit of something and too much of something. Like I remember back in middle school, I thought I was dating this girl. Because who considers dating in middle school, right? But she was like talking to me, and then it was actually during the 2016 presidential election, and I knew fucking nothing about politics. I mean, I was 11, like, what 10, 11-year-old cares about politics at that age? And so we were at lunch, and then like she was talking to me, and then she's like, who are you voting for? I was like, what? She's like, who you're voting for? And I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, are we, is there like a fight going on outside that's about to happen? Like, and then she's like, no, like, who are you voting for? Like, president-wise? And I was like, oh, and in my head, I was like, who's running again? Like, I'm just like, I don't fucking know. So, and then, the next day she asked me the same question, and I had an answer. And that's where things kind of fucked up. I said the one word that I only knew, and that was Trump. Yeah, so, and then I said that, and then she bitch slapped me right across the face. I was like, and in my head, I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then she's like, how dare you, I'm Mexican. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're Mexican? Because in my head, I was like, well, to me, you look completely white to me, so I didn't know that they came in that color too. Yeah, so that thing's ended right there. So that was my first relationship experience. So yeah, so now I have trust and abandonment issues now when it comes to talking to girls. So that's fun. But yeah, so yeah, that was fun. So now I'm afraid to say one word that involves freaking politics to anyone without getting bitch slapped across the face. But yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of all I had on my mind. You guys have been awesome. Thank you.
Jacob Dahl, everyone, let me hear it. Those white Mexicans, you gotta look out for them. They can be trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for more comedy?